Okay. Welcome to the program. Share it very, very wide. Make sure you share it. This is Homeland Radio Biafra presentation. I remain the fearless active evangelist Mazi. I am from Mondia West Nanenri. Nanenri is a local government in Ojiriba province, Biafra land. I'm a Homeland broadcast under IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi is our leader, and he's still incarcerated in Sokoto prison as directed by a judge, a Yoruba judge on Moto Show. After sentencing, he passed the Islamic law of bringing the hero to the capital where they will be seeing him. So we continue as the fight against terrorism and Christian genocide is ongoing in Nigeria, which is completely and totally connected to the Islamic people of the northern Nigeria. All that leads to the killings of Christians is connected to the Islamic jihadists, which is headed by Sultan of Sokoto. Everywhere you see killings of Christians by these Fulani herdsmen, anywhere you see killings of Christians by Boko Haram, anywhere you see killings of Christians by ISIL, you know that Sultan of Sokoto is their leader. None of their actions have ever been against Fulani. No action of the terrorism have ever go against Fulani. It is their instrument of conquerors. They use them in disguise as banditry and terrorists because the Sharia Republic of Nigeria cannot officially announce an army. So they diverted in recruiting them as terrorists to conquer people's land, rename it, take away the people from the land, send them to IDP camp, and occupy their homes. Now, why did Trump strike Sokoto? A very big question. Why did Trump strike Sokoto? Why not Borno? Why not Kebbi? Why not Nasarawa? Why not Benue? I see some people say, hey, you should come to Benue, Middle Belt. The terrorists in Middle Belt are branches. Sokoto is the headquarters of terrorism. Sokoto Caliphate controls terrorism in Nigeria. Sultan of Sokoto is the head of terrorism in Nigeria. If Trump wants to send signal to other branches of jihadist Islamic terrorism in Nigeria that are residing in other states, they will first hit Sokoto. A signal to them that even their headquarters, they can penetrate it. Talk more of them that are in branches. Every discussion, attack of terrorists in Nigeria against Christians, the Sultan of Sokoto is aware. It must be discussed in Sokoto. People were waiting to see toes of dead bodies killed by the strike. That should not be your expectation. Now, one thing that people also ask is, what is the legal right of USA in striking on Nigerian soil? Let me go to you and respond to you from my right up. then I will analyze a little, then we move on. Sokoto is the headquarters of terrorism. That's the reason why Trump needs to strike in Sokoto. Right? So let us respond if Trump have the legal right, USA have the legal right to throw bomb on Nigerian soil. Read from the first writing, red and white, on the face of Sultan of Sokoto. First step was designating Nigeria country of particular concern. Do you know that after designating them, USA now have express route to invade any terrorism base in Nigeria? Are you aware? Now, what did the USA do? Second step, they started providing evidences and they sent eyewitnesses, those that came publish it on media and those that gave report direct to the government without you hearing it on media. That was the first thing. The second one, right? Now the third was calling back ambassador. By then they have given Nigeria time when they were giving evidences. They gave Nigeria condition. The third was calling back ambassador. Why did they call ambassador? It was a protest against Christian genocide. What is the protest? That the presence of USA should not be in Nigeria while they are killing Christians. What was the next step? To cut off indirect discussion with the USA government so that Nigerian officials will now communicate the government of USA direct instead of going through ambassadors. So Trump will now know those who want to communicate with them, because if he keeps the presence of USA by allowing their consulate in Lagos and the embassy in Abuja, then even an ordinary rat can talk to Trump through the embassy. Even an idiot, even a terrorist can approach Trump and it will be registered that he just went to US embassy now and submitted a letter. And you can't deny that. So what do? They shut down the consulate in Lagos and Abuja. Call them back to disconnect indirect discussion. So that Nigeria will now call the USA Secretary on State or US President for anything you want to discuss. You will no longer go through ambassador. Now, if Nigeria was designated, that is like prescription. What do you expect? Is it not an action? But they still give them demand, give them condition, what to do. Nigeria cannot do it because these are impossible conditions to disarm their foot soldiers that they are using to conquer people's land. They cannot do it. They cannot do it. So if USA can discover that Sokoto is the headquarters of terrorism in Nigeria, now who is the head of Sokoto? Is it not Sultan? Now who is heading? And these are Islamic terrorists. Do you understand? Now who is heading them? Sultan of Sokoto. So if you want to send signal to the terrorists, Islamic jihadist terrorists in Borno, in Kaduna, in Jos, in Benue, in Adamawa, in Nasarawa, in Gombe, you need to strike Sokoto. That is to show them that you are already in their capital, the capital of terrorism. The signal must go to Sokoto. If the terrorists in Benue hear that Sokoto have been penetrated, they will know that their headquarters have been captured. Do you understand? Their strength is in Sokoto. The 33 oil wells controlled by Sultan of Sokoto is for the terrorism advancement in conquering indigenous land. It is to manage their terrorists. It is to manage their foot soldiers, which are terrorists. That is why they gave them 33 oil wells. They don't use it to develop anything. It is to sponsor terrorism. KB, Bruno, thank you. Do you understand? That is where they assemble. That is where their power comes from. That is where the law that ruled them is. Ahmadu Bello Constitution, 1953. Sultan of Sokoto is possessing it. You can go and witness it on BBC interview on Sultan of Sokoto, Ahmadu Bello. Sadwana of Sokoto, Ahmadu Bello. 1953, when he was talking about Igbo. The man asked him, there is this obsession that he have seen since he have been here against the Igbos from the north. He told them that Igbo is a tribe that when you allow them to be in your place, within a short while, they will dominate everywhere. They will monopolize everywhere. Right? Do you understand? So if you allow them, even if you employ them as laborer, they will be the head man within a short while. There's something I want to give you from there. The man asked him, is this going to be... He continued to analyze that if whatever they are doing now, that it must be Northern affairs. He said, when he came into civil service, that there were, when he came into power, that there were only 10 Northerners in civil head of service. So, but now, things have changed since he has been in office. And he said that this will continue, that it must be Northern affairs, Northernization. It must be Northern affairs. And he continued, when the man asked him, the BBC journalist asked him, when will this thing be last? It will be in a period of time. The man said no. That instead of them to employ an Igbo man, then they will employ other Nigerians. Now, if they did not see other Nigerians to do the job, they will employ a foreigner like you. He was talking about the foreigner, the white man, the British man. He said like you, which they did in contracting other Nigerians like Tinubu, a president. He's under contract. Do you understand? That is, if we cannot do it, if we will not do it, if we cannot appoint a Northerner, we will give, that is, we will employ other Nigerians. That is, every service, every office you are in Nigeria, you were employed by Sultan of Sokoto. Do you understand? The law is there by Ahmadu Bello, Sadwana. Now, he said they will employ other Nigerians on contract. He never refused to mention this contract. On contract, he said it will be on contract. That is, Tinubu as a president is on contract. Go and ask Obasanjo when Atiku was his vice. Atiku always show him that he's on contract. Right? He's on contract. Go and ask Tinubu, he's on contract. It doesn't matter what you claim to be, you are on contract. You cannot handle Fulani issue. You cannot use Nigerian authority and send the police to arrest Fulani herdsmen and jail them. Is impossible. That is to say you are on contract. You can never arrest Sheikh Gumi based on Nigerian law. It's a lie. That is to say you are on contract. Do you understand? So we continue. So we continue. Thank you. Thank you. Are you getting it now? He said, I will finish what he said. I can remember, we have retentive memory, we IPOB. We don't have gun. So we have sense. Right? If you don't have gun, you don't have sense, then you're a fool, you're an idiot. Because people that have gun don't usually have sense. Because they believe in their gun. They feel like president. So if you don't have gun, you have sense. You know where to dodge when you see a fly coming to your eye. That is sense. You have sense. Don't just open your eyes because you are a fool. So we continue. Now, he continued to say, if we cannot see other Nigerians, we employ a foreigner like you yourself. On contract, 2. He added 2 in the statement. Now, he said that this will be permanent and that it will even lead to bloodshed instead of it to be changed. Now, you know that the constitution that is guiding Sheikh Gumi and this Islamic jihadist terrorist is a constitution that is handled by a Sultan of Sokoto, established by Ahmadu Bello, Sadwana of Sokoto. This law guides them. This law controls Nigerian police, not to arrest them. Nigerian law can never control Nigerian police to arrest an Islamic jihadist. It's impossible. That was why Deborah basically was on Nigerian constitution arguing them that what you posted in this very forum is not what we are here for. But the Sharia law, which is headed by Sultan of Sokoto, champion, the Sharia law have already condemned Deborah, which is to say, and sentenced her to death, which is to say, the Sharia law supersedes the Nigerian constitution. That is, it is too low to arrest an Islamic scholar like Sheikh Gumi. 1, the army that will arrest your police, look at their logo. Are you not seeing it? With Arabic language, Arabic writing. Now, how can you be possessing, your army be possessing this very write-up, and your army will go and arrest Islamic jihadists, terrorists? Why do they call them repentant? Those that army arrested. They arrested them because the army that arrested them used the Nigerian constitution. So they were trying to tell you that the jihadist constitution, which is Sharia law, supersedes the Nigerian constitution that told you to arrest a jihadist terrorist. So therefore, he is a repentant. After broadcasting, I will listen to it more than 4 times and I will learn. In case you don't know. We say the things we never had before. We say it. It always comes once in all the broadcasts. So we continue. I'm program that side. Very, very far. No, now. Very, very, very far. Chineke mekure mebere. Amecha unu ihe ona mata. Thank you. The Sharia law is superior than Nigerian constitution. That is it. So that is why people will be shouting, now why is it they can't arrest Sheikh Gumi? I'll be laughing at them. Why must you arrest him? Look at the logo of the army. Look at the logo of the army. That is, Sheikh Gumi is more higher than your army general. Your army general is possessing their logo. So how do you arrest them? How can you use Nigerian constitution to jail a Fulani herdsman, a jihadist? Then if you do so, what is the meaning of this logo? In Nigerian army logo. How can you use a Nigerian constitution to jail a terrorist Boko Haram? It's impossible. There's no convicted Boko Haram. Forget whatever they may tell you. They are all repentant. Anyone, the main people they recruited, they call all of them repentant. Some were pushed to go back to communities and occupy the community of those they killed and rename it. Then some are into the forces, some are into the government. Do you understand? So they call them repentant. They spend money on them. Borunu said they spent, is it 280 or 380 billion in feeding them. There is no Fulani or northern jihadist that can be convicted with Nigerian constitution. Just they want to deceive you with some things. The Nigerian constitution that Deborah was standing on was not able to save Deborah. Deborah was basically on Nigerian constitution, telling you that this thing you are posting here is not right. But these people use Sharia law to stone the brother to death. Which one is the superior to each other? Which one is superior to each other? Then how can you use such constitution to arrest Sheikh Gumi? How can you use such constitution that cannot save Deborah to arrest Fulani herdsmen? How can you use such constitution that cannot save Deborah to convict Boko Haram? It's impossible. They own that constitution. They call it attachment, Sharia law. But the Sharia law is the head of the constitution. What are they doing? They are running an army, Islamic army, in the name of terrorists. They don't want to involve Fulani. They call them bandits. When IPOB exposed them, separated the Hausa, and singled them out. They told the media to call them bandits. They are Fulani herdsmen. USA called them Fulani militia jihadist terrorists. They knew them. Not bandits. There's nothing like bandit. It is to hide their identity because they run army of a country. That is Islamic Sharia Republic of Nigeria. What are they doing? They are using one Nigeria to advance while their country is active, which Gumi is an official in that country. What is it called? Sultan of Sokoto. They are head in that country, but what do? They include everybody for their own sources to conquer people's land by using one Nigeria. They don't run Nigerian constitution. The Nigerian constitution does not rule them. When Tinubu went to tell them when this genocide was going on, he called Sultan of Sokoto to the Asorok. What is that? Because he's the head of this terrorism. Nigerian president does not rule them. Go and ask them. Go and ask Jonathan. Go and ask all of them. That's why he said, Peter Obi will be president. I say you're an idiot. So if he become president, he will remove the whole police and put another police. Is it not the same police? Is it not the same army? Is it not the same road safety? Is it not the same custom? Is it not the same Air Force? Is he coming with his own Air Force? Anompama. The system is completely destroyed. You come there, the system will also destroy you and subdue you to become an idiot. Don't you see how Akpabio turned to an idiot? Was that how he was when he was a governor? Show me for over 2 years now a positive contribution of Akpabio on matters arising. Show me one. Are you seeing Akpabio that his sense is correct? The system will destroy you. You will be captured with corruption. They will make sure that you are involved in corruption, and that is completely you are in jail. Every time you want to say a positive thing, the corruption will be, the EFCC will send you a message. You become an idiot, like Joseph Kanu. They dealt with him, called him thief. IPOB campaigned for his release. Then the government saw the pressure of IPOB. They now went to Joseph Kanu and they freed him under condition, which is he cried in Senate. Under condition, and he remained a fool today. He no longer have minds of his own. The system will deal with you. Now say P2B. No P2B. System mechagi here is just Rusheba. Who are you to challenge this Nigerian system? You're a fool. Thank you. I know I meant here. Couple of hammer them. Couple of hammer them. It is for our success. Thank you. And the madman. Sokoto is the capital of terrorism. That is why Trump have to send a signal to other branches of terrorism, jihadi terrorism. From Sokoto, you need to go to their headquarters, where their president is. Where their president is. If they capture anybody, they will bring the person to Sokoto. They see Nnamdi as their own captured slave. They capture him, so he's now in Sokoto, the capital of terrorism. Do you understand? Just like people that went to war. they capture the head, the king or the commander of a particular people. That's what they took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as. So he need to come to their capital, so they will be seeing him. Now you know that Nigeria Sharia law is different. What sent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto is Sharia law. What is the Sharia law representing? An Islamic republic in Nigeria. They run a republic. The Nigerian government is too low to them. They ordered for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be brought to Sokoto. The Nigerian constitution have no power. The ruling of Omotosho, there were so many contributions. Dave Umahi brought his own. Everybody brought his own points. Dave Wike brought his own. Omotosho read all of them down. Hopu Zadema brought his own. People brought his own. Sultan of Sokoto, his own is bring it to Sokoto, bring him to Sokoto. After judgment, send him to Sokoto. Their own demand. Tinubu is join him with NSAS. That is Tinubu demand. And NSA Ribadu, his own demand is read about attack on US embassy, so that make sure that the USA will see him as somebody who attacked their embassy. That was Ribadu. His only international politics is to be reading judgment and be telling you that a headline Mazi Nnamdi Kanu read out. A headline. What was the headline? Somebody like I am broadcast now, people are making comments. They just send it to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Breaking news. That is copy and paste. You go to news now, copy and paste. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw it on comment. Breaking news. US embassy shut down. He just read it as he saw. During NSAS, people were bringing a report. He read it. Do you know that Omotosho read it on judgment? That he attacked US embassy. The Nigerian law is to protect what is it called? Is it ambassadors or what? Foreigners in their country. So he committed an offense. He did not give order. It was a headline, a breaking news. They said on comment section and they can't read it while broadcasting. They said breaking. Go and Google it. Go and Google breaking. US embassy shut down. Google it now. Screenshot it and send it here. Please go and Google it. You will see headlines that wrote that thing. You will see the headlines. You will see one of the headlines that made the sentence like that. That was what was copied and sent to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But do you know they prepare it as a charge of terrorism? That somebody read out a comment. Breaking news. US embassy shut down. Omotosho read it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the madman. What is our business with Facebook? Are you removing people or blocking people? After this one, I still go on ground and talk to people in the crowd. So you are wasting your time. We go on ground, talk to people physically. You are wasting your time. We can never clean it from our heart, the wickedness against us. Don't you see how we address it without looking into any book? The same way our children will memorize them. Now you know. So we continue. Thank you. Yes, all of them wrote their own demand and sent to Omotosho. So it was lined up. That's why the judgment was long. These are people's decision. People's decision. People's decision. Omotosho was reading it. He was like a fool reading it. And he remained a fool, an idiot. He kept reading decisions of men. Decisions of men. These are times that people, when they are doing elections, people will be praying. We prophesy. Now we pray that this man will win. Come on, something that was organized by men, appointed the staffs by men, gave the rules, the thing that will lead to void by men, be counted by men, decided by men, and announced by men. Can I say God? Or God na be my announcement the result here. He should appoint the president. He should appoint the governor. Yeah, may not appoint the governor now. I say na game election. We are praying that God, he won't on the government send the go vote. He won't guide there. The God of tire is vulcanizer. The God of motor mechanic. Do you understand? Motor. Tire. I'm here problem on the mad. Do you understand? So, why is it that a country of particular concern, somebody that claims he went to school there, will be asking USK their right? USA, what is their right? In I say their right, you have already designed as terrorist country, which is your leader should be captured. You are still claiming a sovereign nation when you are killing particular religion, using the Islamic to kill particular religion. Then you don't have sovereignty. You don't have, your land should be penetrated. People should come and save their own religious people. Immediately Nigeria was designated, it becomes an open place. The border becomes open for people to come and save Christians. Or you don't know, you don't have sense. Why do USA deny you their presence? By withdrawing their ambassador. They did that so that if you have morale to communicate USA, you call the Secretary of State or the USA President. He disconnected you. He cut off their presence. It is a protest. You don't have sense. You are still asking them for their right. A right. How do you tell people their right to invade criminal den? So they should inform the criminal they are coming. Is that how do you reason like that? Nigeria is a country of particular concern. Their duty is anything USA do, the government will say we are aware. Anything USA do, the government duty is, hey, we are aware. We communicated with them. We discussed with it is a condition they are. They must be in that condition. Forget they are jumping up. It is if they challenge it, if they challenge any action of USA, government direct, not all this Fulani, they will see the next action. They will be abiding any action. They will say, we communicated them yesterday. We talked with them this morning. But they withdraw their ambassador. Are you an idiot? Do you know it's a protest? Do you know that it's a protest, that this government is against it? That immediately they have idea you are killing Christians, that they need to withdraw their presence so that they will not be here and you are killing Christians. So you will no longer communicate them because a House of Assembly member or a State House of Assembly member can even write something and go to US Embassy and pass it. But they shut down those avenues. So you can come direct to USK government, go direct to Donald Trump, go direct to Secretary of State. That is the condition. Now you know. Now you know what became Maggie here. Much of that Nakaji Giga confirm. Thank you. We continue. A country of particular concern, just like people declare terrorists, you don't need to tell them if they have the right. Israelis have the right. If they have if they want to come and save Christians, they will come here and save Christians. Your country have already been designed. your government official become terrorists. They try to patch it, but no way. So what they are now is lizards. Are you aware they are striking Sokoto? Yes. Yes. We communicated them. The president gave order. Mad people. If they will be communicating you, they will leave the ambassador here. You are killing Christians. They came to rescue Christians. You don't have internal issue. It is on internal issue that USA you'll be leading them to help you to settle matters. This is rescue of Christian. Rescue of Christian from the jihadists. Not even just a government, but Islamic jihadists. So why do you call it invasion? We want to ask. What is the legal right of Fulani herdsmen in carrying gun, killing people, disposing people to IDP camp from their homes, and renaming their communities and occupying it? What is their legal right? What is the legal right of Fulani to tell communities to be paying them money, levy, tax before they go to farm? What is their legal right? In Canada, your army was proscribed. Your army chief, they asked him not to come in. What is the next one? Your political parties, APC and PDP, proscribed. The same government. The same government, the same Nigeria. Next one, America got evidences, started shouting, Nigeria, Nigeria, Nigeria. Next one, they call you terrorist country. They designated you a country of particular concern. Automatically, they now declare your borders open for people to come and save Christians. Or you don't know what it means because you went to school. You went to school now, you don't have sense. You don't have sense that when they say that this is a criminal den, that everybody is now free if they can come and rescue the people from that and destroy that criminal den. When they point here as a bad place, somebody will ask what is happening there. They say thief used to stay there. Somebody may decide to come and kill the thieves so that people will be moving freely. So you don't need to ask them their rights. Why are they coming to chase away thieves? Why are they coming to kill terrorists? A country of particular concern. A country that believes in killing a particular religion using Islamic. So this is not an eternal issue in Nigeria. This is not it is an eternal issue that it is Nigeria order that will be controlling USA. Every other country is free to come and save Christians from here. Immediately USA confirmed that Christians are being killed in Nigeria. So you know that your border is no longer completely intact. People can consult you when they are coming for eternal issue. This is not eternal issue. It is a mission of rescue of Christians from jihadists. It may even lead to disintegration of Nigeria. If people believe in terrorism, you can leave them to live and separate people from them. That is rescue mission. You don't tell them the end. You don't give them condition. Do you understand? You don't give them condition or tell them how to come and save your people, another religion you are killing. If you have eternal issue in Nigeria, just crisis, they may come, your army will be leading them. Your army have been here, these people are killing. Your army call them repentant. So why do you want them to be dancing in your tune? They gave you money. They gave you army to partner with you already, even to train you. They have been sending you weapons. They even sold to Kanu a fighter to you, 2 or 3, to fight the same terrorists. Now they discover that you are killing particular people. So they came to fight it, and you said they should give you aid. Then you are a terrorist. Thank you. Thank you. Now you know that Sokoto is the capital of terrorism. You are fully aware now that strike in Sokoto is not just by mistake, because some other people will say, hey, why are they not in Borno? Borno is Sokoto branch. Borno is terrorism branch. Not just terrorism, Islamic jihadist terrorism. It is different. People don't even know that what USA is fighting is very deeper. Everything is connected to Islam. All those things that lead to the death of Christians, connected to Islamic jihadists. It is connected, and the head of all discussion, sponsor, and everything is from Sokoto. That is the head of what Nigerians are passing through. Sokoto. They are using a different law because they are running a republic. Their duty is, after conquering like 70% of people's land, they will declare Nigeria a fully Islamic country. By then, they have conquered. They're already running the Islamic country. No Nigerian president can rule them. No Nigerian president can send the army to arrest Shegumi or police or any force. It's impossible because he is not operating under your constitution. They're operating under Sharia law and the Islamic jihadist law of Ahmadu Bello, Northerner first. And the Northerner that position are Fulani. They are the Fulani, and the jihadist terrorism is not on Fulani. So there's no pain Nigerians are facing on terrorism that Fulani is facing. They don't have a land here. So the indigenous people are the victim. Are you understanding? So what is happening to northern citizens is not affecting Fulani. They need space to occupy. They need to strike, chase people away. They will take some position, rename it, and from there they will be advancing. They have no land. So any attack does not affect them. So all the terrorism is on owners of the land. Are you understanding? Thank you. So you now know who Sultan of Sokoto is. You now know. Did you forget? Have you forgotten that USA talk about caliphate? That we are talking, raising the thing about Sokoto caliphate, whether to designate them as terrorists. Are you aware? Now they are waiting for their reaction. But that is the headquarters of terrorism. Do you understand? So the terrorists in Borno knew that their capital had been overseen by the USA. They have seen everywhere. So whatever you are doing in that branch is just a minor thing. But they have captured the capital of terrorism, Islamic jihadist terrorism in Nigeria. Whether you are ISIL, whether you are Boko Haram, whether you are Fulani herdsmen, there is nothing like bandits. All of them are their foot soldiers. They don't want to wear them uniform as Islam. That is why they don't take the life of the main Nigerian army for anything. Even in the army and police, the terrorist army will kill Nigerian army, take their weapons. Are you understanding? They even in force, they control. In government, they control. Sultan of Sokoto constitution was what sentenced the brother to death. They are in charge. Do you understand? The brother argued based on Nigerian constitution, but they killed the brother based on Sharia constitution, which shows that that law supersedes the Nigerian law. You cannot arrest Shegumi. Are you understanding? So, to send signal to other terrorists is to strike Sokoto. To point hand on the head of terrorists is to strike Sokoto. To inform the world the capital of terrorists is to strike Sokoto. Do you understand? So they have the right to come to Nigeria to rescue Christians because Nigeria has been designated as country of particular concern. Already, people are in need of rescue. So countries should come for rescue missions as USA have come. So you don't need to get all consultation or for people to be seeking for more rights when the mission is not on internal issue. If Nigeria have internal issue, you will say, okay, this is internal issue. But this is not internal issue. This is genocide against particular people. That is country of particular concern. A terrorist country. Their leaders are terrorists. Unpresentable before international community. So who will even be representing Nigeria? Country of particular concern. They have lost the whole image. They don't have international image. They are only in Nigeria shouting on their social media handles. The same way they have been lying to Nigeria, they have settled with USA. They have settled with USA. They are going to fight it, not based on Muslim or Christian, but they are going to fight the terrorists. Right? But what Trump did was Christmas message. It means that he is still on the same point of killings of Christians going on in Nigeria. He's not presenting religion like there is a religious crisis. No, that's a British planned language. USA said no to that language. You are killing Christian, you are killing Christian. A very simple language, understandable. Britain plan to say it's a crisis. Let everybody remain where he is. If you are a Fulani, you are in Ozo one. You are already an indigent there. If a Fulani, you are a Benin. Stay there. You are a citizen. That's what the British planned. Let Fulani strike, occupy, then there will be a trouble. When there will be trouble, UK will come in. But this time around, it is not as they planned. Immediately they occupy. They say, hey, everybody is one Nigeria. Wherever you see yourself, this one will say, my father was born here. I was born here. That is my home. I don't go any other place. That was the British plan. Is that how to live? Is that how to take people to be indigenous of people's land? Do you understand? So are you not aware that you are no longer fully in charge of all your borders? Immediately you are designed as country of particular concern. It means you are killing particular people. So people that those people is related to are free to come and rescue them. Against your will. Rescuing people must be against your will. Against the will of the oppressors. Rescuing people should not entice the oppressors. How can you make oppressor happy to free those they are suffering? No, I want to know those they are oppressing. So you want Trump? How can they make them happy? How can they make Nigeria happy when they are saving? How can they make Islam happy? Nigerian Islam. I think other Islam in other countries they are different from Nigeria Islam. Nigeria Islam is Islam of conquer. Islam of conquer. Not to Islam to worship anything. It's Islam of conquerors. Islam of taking people's land. That is the Islam they are running in Nigeria. They will desolate your land, take it. Tell you, one Nigeria, it is one Nigeria. Why are you blocking Fulani from going? People have right to go to anywhere in Nigeria. They are all Nigerians. But you are running Sharia law. Are all Nigerians running Sharia law? Your Sharia law permits you to rear cow in people's land. But we don't run Sharia law here. So how come you are telling us that one Nigeria, the whole condition of USA, only you is defending it? We didn't see Yoruba people say, we want Sharia law. Only you is imposing Sharia law on them. We never say, that's why we had the headline and say, hey, there are Yoruba Muslims, they demand for Sharia law. That's all politics. Because they used to listen to us. They are trying to prove to you that, to USA, that every other regions, that they need Sharia law. It's not only in the north. These are mathematics they used to do, you know, but we follow them up, we deal with it. Igbo people should say we need his ban. Hey, USA should leave his ban or leave Sharia law. Yes, we want Fulani S-men to remain with their arms. These are things that Nigerians should say. Not the people that arm these people will be saying, no, USA should not talk about that. Then, why is it that condition to save Nigerians, only you is kicking against it? That is, USA want to save Nigeria. They say, stop this one, ban Sharia law. He's banned. Fulani S-men, disarm them, do this one, do this one. Only you, only Fulani is kicking against it. But this thing you are kicking against is taking the life of Nigerians. So why is it that it's not all Nigerians that is kicking against it? Only you. Only you. Anyone they say stop, you say no, they don't have the right. Only you. Ijaw people did not say, hey, Fulani should go with their gun. They should be going. This is something USA will listen to. But only caliphate. Hey, they want to take our land. Hey, they want to take our oil. Hey, you are occupying 33 West, Sultan of Sokoto, to be arming your jihadist army. That's all. No development in the north. They remain beggars. 111 years, they are beggars in streets. They are hungry. They are illiterate. They are going through deadly diseases. They have been overrun by terrorism. You have ruled 46 years. You are just occupying it to arm your terrorists, to manage to get 75% of people's land. You will now declare Nigeria totally Islamic state, Islamic caliphate. But it's impossible because we have already taken our position of agitation of restoring Biafra for our people. So your idea has been cut off. Do you understand? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Madam. Thank you. Sokoto is the capital of terrorism. See their head here. That's why Trump started in Sokoto, a signal to their branches in Borno, in Adamawa, in Kebbi, in Gombe, in Katsina, in Jos, in, what is it called? Southern Kaduna. So many places. That is their branches. They migrate from Sokoto. They gather in Sokoto. Their funding comes from Sokoto. The federal government full support goes to Sultan of Sokoto. The budget for terrorism goes to Sultan of Sokoto from Nigerian ports. The same people demanded for 100 billion naira to be given to terrorists. It was given to them by Nigerian state in 2019. 100 billion naira organized by Matawale. No, not Matawale. Let me remember his name. What is his name? Dambanzoa. I remember his name. Thank you. Dambanzoa. Do you remember Dambanzoa? The meeting was held in Kebbi State, 2019. I can remember. Yes. Kebbi State 2019. The government of Buhari gave 100 billion naira through his minister, Dambanzoa, Minister of Interior, Dambanzoa. They gave them 100 billion naira to stop killings as compensation for their loss. Are you getting me? Compensation for their loss. That is their cows they lost. 100 billion naira. These are demands from Sultan of Sokoto. They use a minister, Dambanzoa, that was recently nominated as the ambassadors. They want to pay him back to represent Fulani, to defend their crimes. Their crime is arming terrorism. So he need to go and represent Nigeria and lie, because Nigeria is lie. To be politically correct is to be a liar. To be a liar like Joseph Kalandomai. If you are lying, be smiling. That is, you are not politically correct, because you cannot defend Nigeria with truth. Everybody they are pursuing say truth. So if Nigeria can be defended with truth, they will not be jailing people that say truth. They will accept truth. So Nigeria political correct is to be a liar. To be a patronizer of Nigeria is to support evil. Don't be a patriotic Nigerian now. Do you know what it means? If they rig your election, clap for them. Patriotic Nigeria. If I may bombard your community and say it was by mistake, clap for them. You are not patriotic Nigeria. Patriotic. You are patriotic. An idiot. Do you understand? If you are a thief, you can lie. You are a patriotic Nigerian. Hence, you can lie like Morono Mosh or Mokri. You are a patriotic Nigerian. Hence, you can not even government will never talk about anything that happened to Igbo. You are a patriotic Nigerian. Yes, we know that Igbo shop was burnt anyway. It burned actually in Lagos, but that should not bring division. You are patriotic Nigeria. Do you know that it's not all Yorubas that is supporting the demolition of Igbo property? So Igbo should know that this thing now should not be something you'll be talking about Biafra. We should settle it. You are a patriotic Nigerian. Do you understand? You know, you're a patriotic Nigerian. So just like Onanoga, the Nigerian organized protest, you say is IPOB, P2B, obedient. That is patriotic Nigeria. You need to patronize Nigeria. If you go to Lagos and import your goods, and the custom is waiting for you to collect the money, the same goods you, Igbo man, imported in Lagos, the Igbo man is selling his 5,000 in Lagos. Before it will reach Igbo land, it will be 11,000 in Igbo land. So you should not talk about it. You should just be a patriotic Nigeria. Because if they allow our seaport, we will not pay 7.5 million or 7 million naira to a trailer that will carry our container from Lagos. And the custom that will be on the road to collect money. With expensive money or what? Right? You will give to driver. How many liters of gas you spend from Lagos is not the same if your goods lands in Onitsha or lands in Delta, Asaba, or land in or land in Iguacha where you call Port Harcourt, or the container land in Calabar. The same gas, how many liters you spend, is not what you spend. So when you calculate these things, the same goods Igbo man sold 5,000 in Lagos. The same Igbo man, when they bring it, on the process to bring it to Igbo land, it will end up 11,000 naira. That is punishment from government. But somebody that you don't have the knowledge of what is happening, he said, Nnamdi Igbo self, Nnamdi Igbo let here go. Ihe a na-erekwe 5,000 in Lagos. I'm lecham. People are very, very far. You're not far. Okay, you're not very, very far. No, wow. You are very, very far in this life. Some people do not go and carry goods because they ask you how much is the transport to go to that place. If they bring the goods and come back, they cannot get gain. It is a risk of Igbo man to bring goods from Lagos to here. It's a risk. Do you know how many customs that are there to collect money? So the person will pay all these things. He will not fix it on the price of goods. Don't you know it's a government policy against you? It's not against the importer. It's against you. The importer will add it in the goods. That is the setup. And you are blaming the person that suffered and took risk and bring it to you, to Igbo land. If they love you, they would have opened the seaport Let us see. If you want to stop ESN, disarm Fulani herdsmen. That is how to fight things. You don't fight ESN when the people they were formed because of are still wasn't great, causing mass burial. Then if you talk about ESN without disarming Fulani herdsmen, you are an idiot. You are a fool. Thank you. Do you understand? So, how come the bomb was in Sokoto? Because that is where they keep their captives. That is the head of terrorism. That is the head of Islamic jihadists. That is where they control other branches of terrorism in Nigeria. Are you understanding? So, why should somebody be asking you, now why are they not arresting Sheikh Gumi? Is Sheikh Gumi above the law? Is he above the law? It's like I'll go out. This place is dark. You know I'm in Biafra land. I'm a farmer. I'm in Biafra land. I'm not in Sokoto. We continue. Before we know Kanu, Kebuga Sokoto, Obroge, Trump handles in Sokoto. I was quite the law is in Sokoto, I was the Trump is in Sokoto. So we continue. Now, yes, I'm reading something. So somebody saw that USA called back their ambassador so that they will have no communication with terrorists that claim to be government officials indirectly. Because meeting ambassador, any message you send to the embassy, you will go and register it that you have delivered your message to the USA government. That is their representative. So for Trump to deal with you and cut off communication, they need to withdraw their ambassador. So if you want to discuss with USA, you can communicate the president or the secretary on state. Not every refrat will go through embassy. I have sent my message to USA. I have sent. That's what you would have been hearing for some days now. We are just coming back from US embassy. We are informing Donald Trump. The news will be escalated. But today, you cannot communicate them. You are a terrorist already. You are on watch list. I send my media aid. That's when they have embassy here. They don't have representative here. Nothing like a media aid. My representative, my secretary, he just sent letter to the US embassy. Oh, one idiot. Now call him. Or you call Trump and say that you want to say. Call him. That's the condition he gave to you. And the same idiot was asking me, what is the legal right of Trump in coming to Nigeria? This group is asking for the legal right. A country of particular concern. You have been tagged terrorist country. And not just terrorists, you are killing Christians. So those that believe in Christianity have the right to come to Nigeria without even your notice and rescue Christians. It is not an eternal issue. It is a terrorism against Christians. This is not communal clashes. This is not an eternal issue that Nigeria will manage and control every military that comes in. This is a case of particular concern, a country of particular concern. The people that have interest have to come and save their own interest. Christians, they need to save them. They want to come to criminal den. You ask them, what is your right to invade a criminal den? They want to invade the terrorist hideout. He said, what is your right? What is the right of your government in harboring criminals? What is their legal right? In harboring criminals in Sokoto? What is the legal right of Nigeria in giving arms to Fulani herdsmen? What is the legal right of Nigeria in giving Fulani herdsmen 100 billion naira, a terrorist organization, in 2019, after being proscribed by IEP in Global Tourism Index Report 2014 through 2015? On the 22nd of November 2015, it was published that Fulani herdsmen is the fourth most deadly terrorist organization in the world. Fourth. But after in 5 years' time, 2019, Nigeria government under Buhari, by a minister, Dambanzua, organized in Kebbi State and gave Fulani herdsmen 100 billion naira, a terrorist organization. I'm in here with the truth. Your own is that you lied against the Juku. Our own is that we said the truth because we don't have money to lobby. You were lying with the crude oil. Believe also, we are going to give you crude oil. Believe also, you are going to take oil. You will take oil for years. That's why we see Shell, we see Ajip, we see Tezaco, we see Zong, we see all of them. That which our country and here right. You know? Believe, we'll give you oil. They never convince any country with the truth. It was all about lobbying with the oil, lobbying with money, lobbying. They can never stand and say, we are telling you the truth. That is why the world knows them, even USA. They have never bring a matter to them plainly. No, they will start lobbying with money, with the crude. We are going to give you oil. We are going to give you this. But IPOB came with the truth. When we are telling you, we say, go and ask, go and investigate. We came with the truth. They lied against our fathers with lies. They call them rebels. Today, we say it go. Truth versus lie. Anywhere Nigeria is presented, go there and say truth. You become an enemy. Oh, you try to be a patronite. You have to be talking about unity. You know that you are saying the truth. Immediately they tell you, nah, be a patriotic Nigerian now. Mind you, you are saying the truth too. To be a patriotic Nigerian, you must say lie. You must say lie. Do you understand? To be politically correct, you must be a liar. It's no longer saying lie. Saying lie is just on a choice of matters. But to be politically correct, you are already a liar. You can never say truth in your life. Because to patch truth, to defend lie is lie. To defend Nigeria as a lie is lie. You must say lie all the days of your life. Go and ask the politician. That's why if they are lie, turn against them. If you challenge them, they say you are causing hate. You are speaking hate. You don't want unity. Because they are lie. When they finished lying about insecurity in Owerri, they went and brought master of lie, a British man, Boris Johnson. He just came and stayed 25 minutes. He said, I feel relaxed. I feel at home. Only 25 minutes. You must lie to defend Nigeria. A British lie. That every citizen is a condemned criminal. Fulani herdsmen can kill you, no judgment. Police can kill you, army can kill you, it's accidental discharge. Air Force can bombard you, custom can cause accident, container will kill you, road safety can cause accident. Anybody can kill you, you're a condemned criminal. Those in detention are free. They are even better than you. Those in detention is better than you. Condemned criminal. Every day you'll be having mass burial. How many mass burial goes on in the prison yard? We're asking. Hey, the law is in Sokoto. What is the law that convicted Kwara people that you are killing them? The terrorism going on in Kogi State. Which law? Where is their own law that sentenced them to death in the hand of Fulani herdsmen? He should go and see the law in Sokoto. Which law do the people of Jos see? What are they seeing? Those in Benue. Mass burial. So where is their own? Who convicted them? Who sentenced them to death? But you are killing them. It's even better to be in prison than to live in any part of the north. You must lie to be politically correct. Go ask all Joseph. You'll be lying. Your children will be laughing at you. But you'll be serious now. You know that your children is not, they don't like what you are saying. You'll be lying. What do you want to do? I am a party man. You know I love party. I do party thing. That is all Joseph. So when they are lying to maintain party agenda. And when you are maintaining party agenda, you are maintaining like British lies. Do you understand? So when they come, they will tell you, Mazi Kanu brainwashed you. And you ask him, someone who told you that Yoruba, the East, and the North will live together and form one country, is the person not brainwashing you? The person is telling you you'll be one country, but they are burning the houses and shops of Igbo man, demolishing it. But they're telling you have a country. Are they not brainwashing you? Me that said that this country I was patronizing together with you is no longer working. They now brainwash me. But you that believes in the British creation, the lies, you are not brainwashed. So how do you think in your life, you want to maintain lie? You think that Igbo man or the Easterner will live with Yoruba people or with the North, and you are believing that one day you will live. Are you not brainwashed? On the inside you, are you not aware to not work? So who is brainwashed between me and you? Who is brainwashed? Anompama. Thank you. The head of terrorism, Islamic jihadists in Nigeria against Christians is Sultan of Sokoto. The capital of terrorism is Sokoto. That is it. That is Sokoto. So Trump started in Sokoto. And that is to tell you they have no hiding place. If their headquarters can be penetrated, then they are gone. Are you understanding? Our duty is to say the truth so that we will not lead you to go and investigate. But if Nigeria tell you something, if you want to investigate, they will tell you, they will lead you. You will consult us, let us lead you, go and show you. But IPOB will tell you, go and investigate on your own. That is how different we are. We don't need to lead you to go and investigate. We always tell the people, go and investigate. But Nigeria will say, come, let us go and show you and prove to you. Because they want to give you money and lobby you and tell you, let us not move. Go and tell your country, this is how it is. That is why they don't follow process. IPOB like to follow process because they don't have crude oil or money to lobby anybody. Do you understand? The little money we have. So we have to follow process so that when we reach to this place, they will not tell us, why did you not, have you been to this office? And they will say, hi, we are not being here. They will not say, okay, go and follow them. You will reach them before us. IPOB don't believe in that mistake. We must touch that place. Nigeria will be enhanced. They will leave IPOB when we are trying to touch this place. And they will move forward because they have oil. We will touch here. We will touch the other side. We will be moving stage by stage because we don't have money to bribe any office. We don't have crude oil to lobby anybody. So we follow step by step. At times people will be emotional. They don't know that what Nigeria have, you don't have it. So you need to make sure you follow the main offices. The whole office is needed to follow. They will be your witness. But money is the witness of Nigeria. Crude oil is the witness of Nigeria. That's why whenever money and crude oil bribery fail, Nigeria will be in coma. Just like today, they believe in crude oil bribery or money over Christian genocide will quench everything. Do you understand? So they are always in coma because they have never cleared any issue. They believe in lobbying, giving money, giving crude oil, and they will move on. We move on, forget that thing, take this one and forget that thing. You don't know that one day there are people that will even, they cannot defend anything. Anything they say will be against them. They withdraw. Are you understanding? So that is it. And that is where we are bringing this very program to an end. Thank you. Thank you. I demand now. From me, Charles Happy Evangelist Mazi, I'm from here. It is good evening. And my chum I'm getting a chance. We're not a good environment, not a BTV. But I'm tight this time. Thank you. I need to make a BTV in December. I'm trying on a bed, okay. This. I'm going to him never talk. I can't make me. I'm going to tighten. Thank you.